Hello, everyone, right here playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. And this episode, we're going to start on harvesting here. We got, let's see, let's bring up the map here. We got a couple of, I've got to go the right way here on this map. I'm still getting used to this menu. But anyway, we got several fields here that can be harvested, 4, 5, 2, and 6. 6 needs to be, oh, that's right. I remember this here last episode. We were going to look for mowers. I think, yeah, that's all we got for mowers. I need to look and see what we got for like a nice self-propelled mower. I'd like to say one there used to be a nice modded Big M500 or something. So, before we do that field, I'm going to look and see if we can locate that one, because mowing that field with our current equipment, oh boy, that sounds bloody awful. Bloody awful. Okay, anyway, we're going to grab some combines and we're going to move out here. I figure we're going to throw a combine in each one of the fields here. We should have more than enough combines to go around for that. Yeah, we sort of do. We got 4 row crop combines here. We've got 4 with draper heads. Interesting. Might have to buy some more combines here at some point, everyone. You know, never have enough combines. Never have enough. That's only 8 combines? Wow. Slacking here, everyone. Slacking. 8 combines. I think we need to update that number by a factor of, 10 or something. Okay, maybe not quite that many. That might be a bit ridiculous. And this, everyone, is where the Follow Me mod would actually come in handy. I don't think I put that in the game that I remember, no. Follow Me actually used to work pretty good back in Farming Simulator 15. I have a nice little mod there. You can have a lineup of equipment follow you out to the field. You can even have it do some field work for you. You're, in the lead tractor or something, maybe cultivating or baling or mowing or something like that. And you can have, the pickup wagon behind you or the baler behind you and the loading wagon behind that. And you get the idea, right? Or if you're cultivating, you can have the planter behind you and the fertilizer spreader behind that or something like that. Of course, they need to be somewhat the same width at that point, but that was all doable back in the day. Follow me into Farming Sim 19, everyone. Kind of like Courseplay. Absolute joke worthless. I've tried to use Follow Me a couple times in 19, everyone, and like I said, it just does not work. Okay, we're going to throw a hired worker on that. Let's go grab another combine here. Not that one. That one will work. We need the ones with the row crop headers that we're harvesting that sorghum here again, by the way, this episode. In case it wasn't readily apparent here at this point. And once we get going on harvest, usually the harvest actually goes pretty quick. Again, amazing. Courseplay works. I know, it's an amazing concept, isn't it? It's almost like maybe the Courseplay developers, I don't know, tested it or something, or tried it out before they released it just to see if it would work. I know, it's quite the amazing concept. Or a working Courseplay, everyone. Absolutely astounding, isn't it? I mean, if Courseplay even worked half this good in 19, I'd probably be okay with it. I would say on average, everyone, we maybe have like 1 problem per field here on this map, with the exception of maybe field 6, everyone. And again, last time we harvested 1 combine in field 6, for some reason it's like Courseplay just quit working after a while. I don't know what's, I need to get that planting tractor off the field, don't I? I just seen that over there. Along with a little section over there. Of course, it's not ready to harvest. Go figure. Okay, there we go. Throw the hired worker on that. Let's get a couple trucks running out here. In fact, we can actually start them over here. We don't need to even bring them out to the field. We can load up to, let's see, we don't need that course. We need field 4 unload. And again, all these courses run right through here, everyone. So we just got to start them at the nearest waypoint. Put them in combine mode, drive course, grab another truck here. We can actually get this going pretty quick here. So field 2, actually, you know what? Field 2 is ready to harvest, right? Wrong menu. Yes, it is. So, you know what? I'm just going to leave him on field 2. You can just drive the course here. You're already in the right mode. That's perfect. Grab another truck. What are you on? No, definitely not the course I need. And field 5 unload, because I did 4 on the other one, right? Pretty sure that was 4. Nice thing about this version of Courseplay, Evan, well, in some ways anyway, Courseplay actually will stay on the mode you left it in. In Farming Sim in 19, that changed? It might have changed in 17, everyone. Somewhere in there, 17 or 19, they changed it, where every time you disconnect everyone, it resets the mode Courseplay was in. And that's gotten me in trouble on more than a few occasions. You folks have seen that on video. You know, I go disconnect one piece of equipment, go connect to another trailer or something like that. And, of course, you know, it's back to the transfer mode. One nice thing in some ways, Courseplay now only shows you the modes that are available to that piece of equipment. That is kind of nice in some ways. But, yeah, the resetting of the mode it was in, that has always been kind of annoying. In 19, not here in 15. 15, it stays on whatever mode you left it in last. But like I said, with that being said, too, it does... Well, I guess this one actually is only showing you most of the modes that are available to it. But like on the tractors, you've seen pretty much, I think, all the modes are available. That technically is not true, at least not with the trailer that's attached to it. I mean, yes, tractors do have all modes available to them typically, because if they can have a front loader and they can transport slurry, that type of thing. Oh, and I forgot to check them. We planted this field with a DB120. Wrong menu again. Looks like the DB120 did miss a little bit up on that hill there, and I completely forgot to check that. I just realized that here, pulling up to the field. Looks like it did better than the 90, though. The 90 would miss quite a bit along the top of both of those fields, so I don't know. Is that a win? Maybe a small win. Not much of one, but... Oh, good, that truck is out of the way. I just happened to realize I started that truck there, but... It actually pulls up over there. Cool. So by the time the combine fills up here, that truck should be down at the other end of the field, I would think, hopefully out of the way. Just have to keep an eye on the top of that hill there, because that looks a little bit suspicious. Yeah, like I said, he definitely missed a little bit, but not too badly, hopefully. You know what? We got everything going, right? Let's go run through everything here in a minute. Truck over on 4. Yeah, you're on 4. I always get 4 and 5 confused here. Truck over on 2. And truck over on 5 here. Looks like he is going to unload already. Nice. Well, on that note, I think let's wrap up this. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna, let's see. So we're gonna take. Why are these combines not in tab order? I guess they're not. Whatever. We're gonna take. Oh, let's see what's here. I'm thinking maybe this one. Yeah, let's set up some GPS on this one, everyone. We're gonna do some harvesting ourselves here. I think we're all good on everything that's going on, right? So let's do some harvesting. Always one of my more favorite activities, as I've noted in the game before. Running? Yep, we're running. Good. Put the pipe out here before I forget. And a reminder here again, by the way, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, RDAllen TeamSpeak server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. We're currently playing on Newland, Texas there on server 3. Newland, Texas, and we are doing a lot of cows. And when I say a lot of cows, we're possibly attempting to break our previous record. Our previous record back in Farming Simulator 17, everyone, was 10,600 some odd cows. So, essentially, everyone, we need to get like 11,000 cows in order to break our previous record. Don't know if that's going to be possible or not, everyone, because, again, keep in mind, Farming Sim in 19, everyone, has drastically changed up the animal mechanics here. Compared to, say, like 15, everyone, where you could just, you could throw 11,000 cows in one pen and it will let you do it, right? There probably was a limit, everyone, to how many cows you could put in a pen in 15 here, but it was probably some astronomical number that no one probably ever hit, if I had to guess. And the only reason I say there was a limit, everyone, there's probably a numerical limit as to how many numbers Giants would let or be allowed to be saved in that animal slot, if I had to guess. And yeah, like I was saying, of course, in Farming Simulator 19, Evan, that's not the case. The animal pens are limited. In our case, Evan, we have modified a couple of animal pens to hold 1,500 animals each. So a couple of little cow pastures that hold, again, like I said, 1,500 cows each. And one maybe a slight advantage, if you will, but is the cows do reproduce in 19, so we don't have to necessarily buy all the cows. We can let some reproduction take care of the number of the cows we have here as well. Not sure how much of a difference that's going to make, but that is a thing. And of course, we are making use of some mods that make the job much easier as well. And actually, one of the mods, I'm just happening to think of this here, one of the mods that is actually making it a little bit easier for us on the multiplayer server is autodrive. We're making some pretty heavy use of autodrive there. I went for trucking the various silage and hay and straw and mixed rations between all the different pens. So every time we set up a new pen, everyone, we just create a new autodrive course to that pen. One for the straw, one for the mixed rations. Mixed rations is the same spot for the silage and hay and all that good stuff too, right? So, yep, create a waypoint there, everyone, and you can just have autodrive grab from any of the existing mixers we have going. And yes, we have more than one mixer on the Newland, Texas map at this point to keep up with the number of cows. And also, everyone, we are resorting to buying mixed rations as well, because again, just the astronomical number. We're probably well past 10 million mixed rations in the pins, everyone. So it's getting a bit ridiculous, just a bit. It's getting ridiculous to the point of when we're having to modify some of the existing factories just so they can crank out whatever it is they're making, you know, whether it be mixed rations or hay or straw or whatever, quicker, right? Again, just the amount of feed that is needed for those cows. Wow. And of course, we're only at, I think we're around, what, 3,000 or 4,000? 4,000? I forget the exact number. At least at the time I'm recording this, I think we're around 4,000 cows or something like that. By the time this video goes live, will probably be 5 or 6 maybe, hopefully. But, yeah, we're only maybe like a third of the way at best to our previous record. Also, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up there. Always very much appreciated. Hopefully you folks are enjoying the Oklahoma series here. Again, once we complete the challenges here, we're going to probably switch back to Farming Sim in 19. Jim here suggested a map here a while back, the Red Dirt Ranch. Red Dirt Ranch, I believe, was the name of the map. I was thinking we might do that one here next. That one's supposed to be kind of like based on Oklahoma, so I thought it might be a little bit interesting to play on another Oklahoma-based map here in 19. It's not this Oklahoma map, everyone. At least not that I know of, anyway. It's just, as far as I know, it's a brand new map, and I don't believe that is a convert that I know of. So yeah, I thought we'd maybe give that one a try. We'll see once there also is apparently another Oklahoma map coming out for 19 as well. So we'll have to see once what's available, everyone, when we're done with this map here. Not sure how many episodes on this map yet. I don't know, maybe another 20 or so. We'll have to see once here. Again, the goals we need to complete here yet. I think it's, what, $100 million. And we need to bail Field 6. I think that's the last what we need to do. I'll have to go check again, see what our challenges were. I think that's everything, if I remember correctly, everyone. We got the 500 cows, of course. That was, buy the 500 cows. Nothing to that one, really, other than having to step up all our equipment to handle feeding all those cows. Should be looking pretty good. Horses are looking pretty good. Counting on the horses to hopefully help us towards our $100 million goal there. And then we'll also have to do something, everyone, as far as like picking up bales here as well. So I'm not entirely sure how we're going to handle that yet. Is there not baling technology? Yeah, there's... I don't know if we're doing square or round here. I think was the plan to do round. I don't know, square looks pretty good with that auto stack wagon there. See if we get Course to operate that or not. Otherwise, I'm going to get one of the OP auto load wagons from back in the day. And back in Farming Sim 15, auto load wagons, I would say, were quite OP in their pickup with. At least from what I remember back in the original series on this map, We could like drive down one side of a field and like pick up half the field type of thing. They had quite the wide pickup width. If I remember correctly, I'd like to say it was like 4 rows worth or something, and that was 4 rows, I think, on the Krone Squadro. Was it Krone Squadro? Yeah, who makes the Squadro here? That is the Windrower. Yeah, it is the Krone Squadro. Yep, Krone Squadro. So I think it's like a, what, 40-meter wide pickup or something, 80-meter. It was some crazy number on the loading wagons back in the day. Nowadays, everyone in Farming Sim 19, it seems like all the auto load wagons, they're like really small. In fact, almost a little too small, I would say, on the width. Almost annoyingly narrow on the width. Oh, let's see. We'll see if we can pull up some comments here a moment. Again, as I mentioned there, I think it was last episode, or did I mention it this episode? I forget. Hope you folks are enjoying the Oklahoma series here so far. Let me know down in the comments what you're thinking here so far. Again, if there's anything you'd like to see, Evan, let me know. Again, no root crops, Evan. We're not doing any root crops. We'll spare everyone the painfulness that is root crops. It hasn't changed from 19, by the way. The root crops in 15 is the same type of thing, Evan. Breaking No Gaming was saying, nice video. Thank you very much for that. Mark was saying, morning from, let's see, NM. Is that New Mexico? New Mexico, USA. Cool. Christopher was saying, good morning and good video. Thank you very much for that. Iowa Farmer was saying, good old-fashioned farming simulator. Go fast enough and no tow truck needed. Right. Actually, I don't think that tree has a collision on it, so I didn't have to put the pipe away. Oh, well. We did anyway. Oh, I better get back on the field here before Horseplay gets stuck. Yeah, but come on, let's go. He's heading right for that tree. Ew, he's heading right for that tree. I don't think that tree there has a collision on it, I don't think. Nope, it does not. Okay, we're good. That was close. That was real close. Anyway, yeah, back to Iowa Farmer's comment here saying good old-fashioned farming sim, go fast enough, no tow truck needed. I was going to say there too, Evan, along with that, there's also the connect and disconnect trick where you rapidly connect and disconnect. That really doesn't work in 19 anymore, Evan, from what I can tell. I mean, it sometimes does, but back in 15, Evan, that trick worked wonders here. I use that trick a lot, right? Even in this series so far, I've used that trick here a few times. Again, like I was saying, not really a trick that works so well anymore. Also, as Iowa Farm was saying, ramming into stuff at speed. All the little tricks and physics, defying tricks back in 15, everyone that worked. That you can tell, Giants has probably improved the physics slightly in 19. And I say slightly, everyone, just slightly. Which reminds me, speaking of physics, everyone, Farming Simulator 22 has obviously been announced. And they have mentioned, I think they're going to improve the physics again. So we'll have to see once. Maybe we'll have flying tractors then. Should be interesting, right? YY. Interesting name. That's the name, remember? YY. I was saying, who else is coming back to this old series when he's back on this map in 2021? And he is actually on the watching the original series. Yes, so the original Oklahoma series. For those of you who have, here's a question for those who are watching. For those of you who have watched both series here so far, do you like the old series better or the new series? I got my preference. I'm going to say I probably still like the old series better. I mean, we're playing on the same map, but I don't know, something about just the original first time playing on the map, right, everyone? This one's like, we've done this before. Nothing really new here, per se. Other than attempting to maybe make $100 million. That one sounds kind of intriguing to me. We've done, I don't remember how many horses and cows we had on the original map. I seem to remember we had quite a few cows on the original map, I think. And horses, obviously we were dealing with quite a few horses there as well on the original map. And those made good money. Crazy numbers of combines. Again, I don't really plan on doing that here in this series. That one just, they got a little crazy last time. I'd like to keep this one a little more on the sanity level. Although we are playing with macons for everyone, so I guess we can throw the sanity part out the window. Jim was saying, great videos always, Randy. Keep up the great work. So, Giant says discounted Farming Simulator 19 on their webpage for $20. I don't know if that's true at the time this video goes live, by the way, but at least at the time when Jim left this comment here, he was saying it's been discounted to $20. Hey, that sounds like a pretty good deal for those who want to get Farming Simulator 19, or wait a few months and get Farming Simulator 22. Sounds like Farming Simulator 22 will operate on all existing and current platforms. We'll have to see once if they bump up their minimum requirements on the PC side of things or not. I would assume they would, but we'll find out. Jim was saying, kind of strange that Giants has switched gears, so to speak, with their upcoming release of Farming Simulator 22 being for a PC console, because in the past, the odd numbers of Farming Simulator were for PC consoles, and the even numbers of Farming Simulator were for tablets and phones. Yes, what Jim was saying there, very much true of it. Rather interesting. We're actually going to see the first ever even number Farming Simulator for the PC and consoles. Up until this point, they've all been odd numbers. Well, except for the very first one, everyone. I guess technically the very first one. It's supposed to be the second time, but the very first one was Farming Simulator 08. That was PC only. Then it was odd after that on Farming Simulator 9, 11, 13, 17, 15. Wait, we can count here. 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. It's a little confusing, everyone, playing Farming Sim at 15. You don't know how many times when I start the episode I want to say Farming Sim 19. Everyone, and it's like, no, we're playing 15 here. Traffic. Let's go maybe check that here a moment. We're looking over here. Oh, yeah, this tends to happen every now and then. Probably because the Combine actually stopped. I don't know why the Combine stopped. The Combine actually stuck, maybe? Yeah, this is like the one issue that happens every now and then. I don't know why. Like, he's hired, but he's not moving. Why is he not moving? I don't know. Gotta unhire him. He's not... No, he's definitely not stuck there. And you move that truck out of the way, he still doesn't move, so don't know. Anyway, let's go back to, I think this will be quicker to get back this way. Maybe not. If I can find the right menu, there's the right one I was looking for. Okay, back in business. Make sure we lock our steering back on here. Unloaded? I guess, yep, we were just unloaded, weren't we? Okay, cool. Jeffrey was saying what you did back in the original series was do headlands. This probably everyone explains why the save game is loading so much quicker than I remember it loading back in the original series. Again, in the original series, I don't remember if I complained about it a whole lot back in the original series, but the load time on the save game on the original series, everyone, was starting to get a bit ridiculous. I mean, it was bad, everyone. It was like, what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes or something to load the save game sometimes. I did finally figure out, it's courseplay that's causing this, and it's because of the large courseplay courses on, like, the Field 6 and the big fields, everyone. And this is one reason why I'm kind of, I don't know what we want to do Field 13, everyone. This is why I'm staying away from the big field there. We got Field 6, obviously, everyone, but it's like, I don't know if we want any more or not, because then the more courseplay courses we create, everyone, the longer the load time on the save game. So far, everyone, this has been great. The load time, and I don't know if it's newer hardware or just our courseplay course. I think it's the courseplay course, and I'm trying to be really, really careful with the courseplay courses. And I think that's what's keeping our save game time to load time to a much more reasonable number here. And again, it's like loading up, I wouldn't say instantly, but it only takes maybe 30 seconds to a minute or something like that to load, right? It's pretty quick. And I definitely want to keep it that way if we can help it. Rather would avoid the 20, 30 minutes or something. I don't know, remember how long it was, but all I can remember when it was ridiculously long in the original series. It was like, oh my goodness, this is bad. This is real bad. And then I'm thinking of, like Jeffrey was saying there, the headlands. So far, we've not done any courses with headlands here yet. I don't think, anyway. Headlands, I'm thinking, are one of the bigger contributors to the load time. So far, all our courses have been straight up and down courses. Other than, of course, the ones that drop off at the silo and cell and stuff like those. Those obviously are not straight up and down, but those are not field work courses. And it seems like it's the field work courses that really contribute to the load time. Christopher was saying, good video. Steve was saying, I'm excited for FS22. It's already looking good with the inbuilt seasons. Yes, for those who've seen Farming Sim 22, seasons is going to be built in apparently. They were kind of saying that with Farming Simulator 19. So we'll see if they actually follow through this. They probably will, because they're actually advertising it a little more this time. I'm not sure that's necessarily an exciting feature or not, everyone. For those who watch my videos know, a little bit of a mixed feeling on the whole Seasons mod. In some ways, everyone, I really, really like it. In some ways, wow, it is painfully slow. So we'll have to see how Giants handles that. Other than that, everyone, as far as Farming Sim 22, I really haven't seen anything that really is like, wow, this is so much better at this point, to be honest, everyone. I mean, seasons. We got seasons in 19, everyone, so big whoop, if you ask me. In fact, in 19, everyone, we have the option we can either put the mod in or take the mod out, so it doesn't really matter, right? Personally, myself, I'd be more interested in game optimizations, which they have indicated it sounds like there will be, and new features to the game, which they really have not touched on that one per se, other than I suppose there's a new animal type, or types. I guess we'll have to find out. Not sure what that'll be. I guess we'll find out. Personally, as far as it comes to animals, I'd like to see more options with the current animals, like milk versus beef, that type of thing, which you can kind of sort of do at this point, right, everyone? But not real well. It's mostly a milk style operation set up in the game here for the cows, obviously. Yeah, we're making some pretty good progress on harvesting here so far. Let's see what's here. Farmer was saying, good job. Thank you very much for that. Let's see what's here. Jackson was saying, or Jason. I guess it's actually Jason. Jason was saying, good video. I think that's probably all the comments here at this point. So with that, everyone, that seems like probably a pretty good spot to wrap it up here for this episode. We're going to keep on harvesting here, hopefully, between episodes. And if Horseplay does a great job, Evan, of course, with a little bit of babysitting, we'll probably have these fields done. Between episodes, Evan, I got to go check and see what I can find for a mower. If I can't find anything I like, Evan, we'll probably just stick with the in-game mowers, or maybe we'll buy a couple extra tractors and mower sets. I'd like to see I think, Evan, there was a pretty good Krone Big M back in the 15, I'd like to say, but I will have to check that one. So I'm going to look and see what I can find there, because again, I think that'll work a lot better for mowing field 6, which hopefully we'll maybe start on next episode then. We'll see how that ends up. Again, the plan is to bale that field. Keep in mind, that is alfalfa on that field. And back in 15, in order to get alfalfa to work, it was a real pain in the you-know-where. Well, really, it wasn't that much of a pain. You just got to make sure you have the right mods. So hopefully, we have the right mods. 19, it's just as simple as, well, it's built into the map, it works. That, unfortunately, was not the case back in 15. In order for all this multi-fruit stuff to work, you had to have a whole bunch of extra mods, and you had to have the right ones, and yeah, it was a real pain anytime a map had multi. It was cool, but it was a pain, so we'll find out and keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully that'll work next episode. So on that note, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below, and till next time.